ChuChu and Friends in Storytime Adventures.
Cha had a lot of toys that he no longer played with. He wanted to give them to the younger children. But there were many children, and Cha didn't know who to give the toys to.
Huh? ChuChu, there are so many children here. Who should I give my toys to? You've taken good care of your toys, Cha. And so, you must give them to someone who will take care of them too. Huh? I have an idea. Why don't you leave the toys here and watch the children? It will help you make the right choice. Just like Grandpa Mouse did when he wanted to see which one of his daughters would be the best one to look after his family. Huh? Grandpa Mouse? His daughters? Yes. Let me tell you a story.
And so, ChuChu began to tell Cha a story.
Grandpa Mouse was an old mouse. He lived in a big house with his 4 daughters and many baby mice. Grandpa Mouse worked very hard. He took care of the whole family with the money that he earned. But Grandpa Mouse was growing old. He wanted to rest and give someone else the responsibility of looking after his family.
I'm growing old now. I must find someone else to take over my responsibilities. My 4 daughters are kind and nice, but I must see which one of them is wise and sensible, and the best one to look after the family.
The next morning, Grandpa Mouse went out of the house first thing. When he returned, he had 4 bags with them. They all had raw peanuts in them. Later that day, Grandpa Mouse called his 4 daughters and gave them a bag each.
My dears, all these bags have peanuts in them. You all must each take a bag, and then give me back the peanuts after 6 months.
Okay, Dad. So, each of the 4 daughters took a bag of peanuts. They were puzzled and wondered what they should do with the peanuts for 6 months. Time flew by, and soon 6 months had passed. Grandpa Mouse called his daughters once again.
My dears, it's been 6 months since I gave you each a bag of peanuts. Now I would like for you to give me my peanuts back.
Yes, Dad. Grandpa Mouse's first daughter had kept her bag of peanuts in a tree hole. She went to the tree and took the bag out. But when she opened the bag, she found that all the peanuts had turned rotten. Huh? Oh no! Grandpa Mouse's second daughter had sold her peanuts for 2 gold coins. And she had kept the 2 gold coins very safely. As soon as Grandpa Mouse asked for the peanuts, she took the coins to the market to buy a bag full of peanuts. But to her shock, the price of the peanuts had doubled.
A bag of peanuts costs 4 gold coins now.
Huh? Grandpa Mouse's third daughter had eaten some of the peanuts. And then she had eaten more and more. When she opened the bag, she realized that she had finished all the peanuts and that the bag was empty.
Huh? Oh no! I finished all the peanuts.
Grandpa Mouse's fourth daughter took Grandpa Mouse to a field near their house. It was full of peanut plants. And Grandpa Mouse saw that there were peanuts growing all over the field.
Dad, I planted the peanuts you gave me here. They have grown into plants. All the peanuts in this field belong to you.
Well done, my dear.
Grandpa Mouse was delighted. He realized that his fourth daughter was wise and clever. And so he decided to give her the responsibility of looking after his money and family.
You used the peanuts I gave you very wisely. You planted them and made them grow. I gave you just 1 bag of peanuts, but you've turned them into 100 bags. You are wise and responsible. You'll do a good job of looking after my hard-earned money and our family.
Thank you, Dad. Grandpa Mouse's fourth daughter looked after his money and the whole family very nicely.
Cha-Cha liked ChuChu stories so much that he decided to be like Grandpa Mouse.
Okay, ChuChu. I'm going to be like Grandpa Mouse and choose carefully. I'm going to leave my toys here and see who takes the best care of them.
Cha-Cha set his old toys down. All the children came and picked them up. Most of them started mistreating the toys. But Baby John played with the toys carefully. He also shared the toys with others. Cha-Cha saw that Baby John loved the toys, just like he did.
ChuChu, look! The other babies are wrecking my toys. But Baby John is caring for them so nicely. He also likes to share the toys just like I did. So I'm going to give my toys to Baby John.
And so, Cha-Cha gave all his toys to Baby John.
You can have my toys, Baby John. I know you'll take good care of them. Huh? Thank you.
Cha-Cha felt very happy whenever he saw Baby John playing with his toys. For Baby John took very good care of Cha-Cha's toys. And Cha-Cha knew that he had made the right decision.
ChuChu and her friends were in school. Suddenly, Cha-Cha ran up to them. He looked very afraid.
Huh? What's wrong, Cha-Cha? Is something troubling you? ChuChu, there's a big boy bullying all the little kids. He's taking all of our pencils. Don't worry, Cha-Cha. We'll stop him. We can't. He's too big and too strong. We may be small, Cha-Cha, but we're strong if we all stick together. Come on, let me tell you a story about strength and unity, and how the little creatures of the forest banded together and saved themselves from a big, mean elephant. Long, long ago, there was a beautiful forest. The little animals who lived there were very happy. The sparrows sang songs in their nests. The bees buzzed cheerfully. The frogs hopped around without a care. The rabbits scampered around having fun. And the woodpeckers kept themselves busy looking for worms in the trees. One day, an elephant moved into the forest. The little animals thought the elephant would be kind and friendly. But, to their disappointment, the elephant turned out to be very mean. The elephant did some very nasty things. He broke the branches the sparrows had built their nests in. Yikes! He trampled on the rabbits and the frogs. He destroyed the beehives. The elephant even pulled out the tree the woodpecker was pecking at, and he shook it as if it were a baby's rattle. Aye! All the birds and animals were worried about the elephant.
We must do something about that elephant. He's ruining our lives.
We must get him to leave us alone. So, the animals sent the woodpecker to talk to the elephant.
Mr. Elephant, my friends have sent me here. I have a message for you. We'd like for you to leave us alone.
The elephant laughed at the woodpecker.
Why should I listen to you? I'm a huge and mighty animal, and you are all weak little creatures. Go away and tell your friends I'll do whatever I want.
And so the elephant continued tormenting the little animals. All the little animals went to visit the owl that night. He was a wise old bird who lived on one of the trees.
Mr. Owl, can you help us? The elephant is tormenting us because we are weak and small.
You are wrong, my friends. You may be small, but you are definitely not weak. You all are very strong, and you will be stronger if you all work together. Listen carefully now. I have a plan.
And so the wise old owl told the little animals about his plan. The next day, the elephant woke up and got ready to trouble the little animals.
I will have fun troubling the little animals again today.
The bees gathered around the elephant's ears, and they buzzed very loudly. The sound of the buzzing began to annoy the elephant.
The bees are very noisy today. I must shut my eyes and flap my ears.
The moment the elephant shut his eyes, the woodpecker flew down and pecked them.
Ow! Ow! My eyes! Something's pricking them. I better wash them in the pond.
And so the elephant ran with his eyes shut. Standing near a ditch, the frogs began croaking. The elephant heard them, and he ran towards the ditch, thinking it was the pond.
I can hear the frogs croaking. The pond must be right ahead.
The elephant fell right into the ditch. The ditch was very deep, and the elephant realized that he couldn't get out of it on his own.
Help! Can somebody help me out of this ditch?
The owl and the little animals then gathered around the ditch.
My friends can help you, Mr. Elephant. But if you want them to help you, you must promise to be kind and to never trouble them again.
I promise I'll be kind. I'll never trouble them ever again.
The little animals then helped the elephant. They called the little forest rangers. the little forest rangers came to help the elephant.
Don't worry. We'll have you out in a few minutes.
The elephant was very grateful for the little animal's help.
Thank you, everyone. You have been very kind. I'm sorry I troubled you. I thought you were small and weak, but you are all very strong.
We are strong because we stick together.
You should join us and be our friend. We'll all be stronger and happier that way. And so the elephant and the little animals became friends. The elephant also realized that he felt nicer when he was kind. And so he never troubled anyone again.
Yay!
Just as ChuChu finished telling Cha-Cha the story, the boy who had been troubling Cha-Cha came by.
Cha-Cha, give me your pencils.
Huh?
ChuChu and the others came forward and stood with Cha-Cha.
Hi! We are Cha-Cha's friends.
Do you want pencils? We can give you ours. I'll give you my pencils too, but you must ask nicely.
Huh? I'm sorry.
The boy stopped troubling Cha-Cha. He realized that Cha-Cha wasn't small and weak when he was with his friends. He also became kinder and nicer, which made everyone like him.
Cussly's birthday was coming. He was inviting his friends to his birthday party.
ChuChu, Cha-Cha, please come to my party. Chiku, you must come too. Here are your invitations. Thank you, Cussly. Thank you.
Chica was walking towards Cussly. He was carrying a huge cake with him. Chica couldn't see where he was going, and he accidentally bumped into Cussly.
Look at what you've done, Chica! You got cake all over my party invitations! I'm very angry with you. Now I'm not going to invite you to my birthday party. Huh? But it was an accident, Cussly. I really didn't mean to drop the cake. Cussly, I don't think you should say things when you're angry. It can make you lose good friends, you know? Just like the little king did when he got angry because of a broken vase. Huh? The little king? Long, long ago, there lived a little king. He had a grand palace. The king liked to collect vases. He had so many of them, he would show them off to his guests and and felt very happy when his guests praised the vases.
Look at my vases! Aren't they beautiful?
Oh, yes! They are very beautiful. They must be very expensive, too. All the vases look worthy of a king.
Yes!
The king was very fond of his vases. One day, he asked his butler to take care of them.
Butler, you must dust the vases. And you must wash them all. All my vases should be sparkling and clean.
Yes, Your Majesty. The butler took very good care of the vases. He dusted them with a special duster made of silk. The butler also kept a close watch on the vases. And he didn't even let a mouse or a tiny bug go near them. Shoo, shoo! Go away! Those are the king's vases. One day, the butler took the vases for a wash. The soap he was using made his hands very slippery, and one of the vases slipped and fell down. Oops! The butler was very frightened. Oh no! The king will be very angry if he knows I've broken his vase. Maybe I should keep quiet and not tell him about it. He has so many vases that he won't even notice one missing. But that isn't a kind thing to do. I must tell the king the truth. And so, the butler told the king about the broken vase. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I've broken one of your vases. The king grew very angry.
You have done something terrible. I will punish you for it. Soldiers, take the butler away and keep him locked up in the tower on the hill.
Huh? But, Your Majesty, it was an accident. The soldiers started to take the butler away. On the way, the butler met one of his friends. Where are the soldiers taking you, my friend? And why are you looking so sad? Oh, the king's sending me to the tower. He's going to keep me locked up there just because I broke one of his vases. That's not fair. The butler's friend decided to save him. He dressed up like a wizard and went to the palace.
Welcome to my palace, Mr. Wizard. Come, let me show you my vases. Aren't they beautiful?
I can tell that your vases are beautiful, Your Majesty. I know that they make you happy. But if you want to know the truth about your vases, you should dress up like a stranger and meet with the people of your kingdom. They'll tell you the truth.
Huh? Dress up like a stranger and ask the people about my vases?
Yes, Your Majesty. And so, the king dressed up like a stranger. He went around the kingdom asking people about the vases.
Hello, can you tell me about the king's vases? I've heard they are very beautiful.
The king's vases? I don't like them at all. They are terrible. They bring bad luck.
Huh? Bad luck?
Yes. Our friend, the king's butler, broke one of the vases, and the king is punishing him for it, even though it was an accident. Oh, our poor friend will have to stay all alone in the tower, all because of those vases.
Huh? Excuse me, can you tell me about the king's vases?
Oh, those vases. They aren't very nice. They get everyone into trouble. And they've made our king very mean.
Huh? Mean?
The king's vases will only spread sadness because eventually they will all break, and that will make the king angry, and he will punish anyone responsible.
Huh?
Yes, and everybody in the kingdom will stop liking the king, and it will be all because of those vases.
Huh?
The little king was very disappointed. He went back to the palace.
I learned what everyone thinks about the vases, Mr. Wizard. Nobody likes them. And nobody likes me because of them. And so, I'm going to break them all.
You don't have to break your vases, Your Majesty. You only have to understand that they aren't as important as people are. And you must learn to forgive and be kind to everyone around you. And not get angry about the little things, because they don't really matter. The little king understood what the butler's friend was trying to say. And he immediately asked the soldiers to bring the butler back to the palace.
I'm sorry, Butler. I punished you because I was angry. But I'm not angry anymore. I now understand that you were doing your best and that you were honest too. I don't care about the vases anymore. I care about you. So please stay here in the palace and be my friend.
Hooray! And that's how the butler's friend stopped the king from making a huge mistake when he was angry. He also helped the king see that people are far more important than things.
Cussly, if we all bump into you and drop something on you, will you get angry and ask us all not to come to your party? Huh?
If you do that, you'll have no one to sing for you when you cut your birthday cake.
I'm sorry, Chica. I understand that it was an accident. Please forgive me and come to my party. We'll all have fun together.
Of course, Cussly. Hooray!
And so, Cussly stopped saying things when he was angry. Chica and all of Cussly's friends went to Cussly's birthday party. And Cussly had the best birthday ever.
Hooray!
It was a bright Sunday morning. Cha-Cha had decorated cupcakes for all his friends.
The cupcake with the candy hearts is for ChuChu. The cupcake with the sugar flowers is for Chiku. The ones with the rainbow sprinkles are for Chica and Baby Taku. And the ones with the chocolate buttons are for Cussly and me.
Just then, Cussly came into the kitchen. He saw the cupcakes and grew very greedy.
Cupcakes! My favorite. I'm going to eat them all. Huh? No, Cussly, no. Not all, just one.
Cha-Cha tried to stop Cussly, but Cussly grabbed all the cupcakes. He wanted to eat them all. Just then, ChuChu came into the kitchen. She saw Cussly being greedy.
Cussly, please stop being so greedy, or you'll get yourself into trouble. just like Sammy's neighbor Bobby did when he took Sammy's magical slippers. Huh? Sammy? Bobby? Magical slippers? Please tell us what happened, ChuChu. Yes, ChuChu.
And so, ChuChu began to tell Cussly and Cha-Cha the story.
Long ago, there lived a poor boy named Sammy. He lived with his mother, who was very ill. Sammy had to take care of her all by himself. Sammy also had to work very hard. He needed money to buy food and medicine for his mother. Sammy used to do work for others and earned very little money. But near his house lived his neighbor Bobby. Bobby would give work to Sammy but would cheat him one way or another and never pay Sammy what he earned.
Sammy, why don't you paint the outside of my house? I will pay you for that.
Why, yes, Mr. Bobby. I will do it immediately. Sir, I have completed the work.
Oh, Sammy, this looks very bad. Now I have to repaint it. Oh my gosh, what have you done?
Oh, I'm sorry, Bobby.
Okay, leave it. I will repaint it. And I will forgive you this time. But don't repeat it again.
Oh, okay, sir. Mister, can I chop some wood for you? Can I clean your house?
One day, Sammy went to the forest to chop wood. Sammy was working very hard when suddenly he spotted a small bird. It was crying for help as a big bird was attacking it.
Oh no! I should help this little bird. Shoo! 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 Go away!
Sammy scared the big bird away. He then helped the little bird get back on its feet.
Drink this, little one. It will help you feel better.
Sammy waited with the bird until it felt better.
Good birdie.
Suddenly, a wizard peeped out from behind a tree and smiled at Sammy.
Hello, that's my pet bird. I just saw how you helped him. I want to thank you by giving you these magical slippers.
The wizard then gave Sammy a pair of slippers.
Huh? Magical slippers?
Yes, these slippers are magical. They can help you grow rich. If you wear them and jump once every week, they'll give you a gold coin.
Huh? A gold coin?
Yes, but remember, you must only wear the slippers and jump once a week. Because each time you jump, you will grow a bit smaller. And you will only grow back to normal after a week. So jump only once a week. Understand?
Huh? Just once a week? Okay, I'll remember that. Thank you.
As soon as Sammy reached home, he put on the slippers and jumped just once.
Jump!
Just as the wizard had said, when Sammy jumped, a shining gold coin appeared.
Aha! A gold coin!
Sammy took the gold coin and used it to buy food and medicine for his mother. He also shared some of the food he bought with other poor and hungry friends.
Friends, please eat this.
Little did Sammy know that his greedy neighbor Bobby was watching.
Sammy has suddenly grown very rich. I must find out how.
So, Bobby kept a close eye on Sammy. The next week, Sammy wore the magical slippers and jumped once again.
Jump!
Once again, a gold coin appeared.
Hooray! I have another gold coin. Thanks to these magical slippers.
Bobby had been hiding and watching Sammy.
So Sammy has magical slippers, huh? They give him a gold coin whenever he jumps. I must take those slippers and get some gold coins for myself.
Bobby understood that he had to jump to get gold coins from the magical slippers. But he didn't know that each jump would make him grow a little smaller. That night, when Sammy and his mother were sleeping, Bobby snuck into the house.
I will take these slippers with me and jump until I have enough gold coins to fill my house.
As Bobby took the slippers and started to run away, Sammy woke up and saw him. Sammy knew what Bobby was up to and tried to warn him.
Hey, Bobby, listen to me. You shouldn't jump more than once a week with those slippers. Let me explain to you why.
But Bobby thought that Sammy was shouting at him to give back the slippers, so he quickly closed the front door of Sammy's house and ran away. Bobby put the slippers on and jumped.
Jump! I have a gold coin!
But Bobby was very greedy. He wanted more gold coins. And so, he jumped again and again and again.
Jump, 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 jump. Wow, now the coins are getting bigger.
Greedy Bobby. He went on jumping. He had no idea that he was growing smaller with each jump. Soon, Bobby was as small as an ant.
Jump!
Another gold coin appeared and fell on Bobby's head.
Ow!
Bobby screamed, but sadly, he had turned so small that no one could hear or see him. Except for a kitty cat, that is, who was looking for a snack.
No!
Bobby ran as the cat chased him away. When Sammy came looking for him, he saw a pile of gold coins, but no trace of Bobby. He was so sad and said,
Oh, Bobby, if only you had listened to me.
And that's how Sammy's neighbor Bobby got into trouble for being greedy. And if you are greedy, you might get into trouble too and end up with a tummy ache.
I don't want to be greedy. Please take these cupcakes, Cha-Cha. I'll just have one of them.
That day, Cussly changed his mind about being greedy. He only ate one cupcake. ChuChu had helped Cussly stay out of trouble and ensured all the others got their cupcakes too.
Yummy!
ChuChu, Cha-Cha, and baby Taku were playing in the house. Suddenly, a big spider came by.
Spider! you're frightened. But if you calm down and think, you will come up with a way to make the spider go away. Just like Freddy the Ox did when he met the lion in the forest.
Freddy the Ox? Lion?
Yes. Let me tell you the story.
And so, ChuChu began her story.
Freddy was an ox. He worked for a farmer. He helped the farmer plow his fields. When Freddy grew old, the farmer took him to a forest.
Freddy, you've worked very hard. You must enjoy your days now. This forest is full of sweet green grass. Would you like to live here now, my friend? Or would you like to live on the farm?
I'd like to live in the forest, farmer. I've been on the farm for too long.
All right then, go ahead. But you must remember this, Freddy. The forest isn't always safe. If you ever feel afraid, you must stay calm. That will help you think and save yourself from trouble.
The farmer gave Freddy a poncho as a gift. And Freddy went into the forest.
Goodbye, old friend.
Goodbye. Moo. The forest is really beautiful. But I must find myself a place that will keep me safe from the sun and the rain. A place that I can call my home.
Soon, Freddy came across an empty cave. It was right next to some leafy trees.
This cave looks cozy. It must have belonged to an animal who has now left the forest. I think I will stay here.
So, Freddy made the cave his home. Most of the animals in the forest were nice, and Freddy liked them.
Hello, dear. Good morning, Rabbit. My name is Freddy. I'm an ox. Moo.
But there was a greedy jackal in the forest, too. He saw Freddy and grew very curious.
Ooh, there's a new animal in the cave. He looks scary. Yikes! Oh, it's just an old ox in a poncho. Silly me. He looks delicious. I must find some way to eat him.
That jackal is watching me. I better be careful of him. He'll want to eat me the moment he has the chance.
One day, while Freddy was resting in the cave, he heard a lion's roar. Freddy peeped out of a hole and saw a lion. He looked ferocious and was walking towards the cave.
Home sweet home. I'm finally going back to my old cave. I'll rest for a while, and then I'll look for something delicious to eat. Is this the lion's cave?
Freddy was a little frightened when he realized that he had been staying in the lion's cave. He was also sure that the lion would eat him the moment he saw him, but he remembered the farmer's words and decided to stay calm.
You must stay calm if you ever feel afraid. That will help you think better and save yourself from trouble.
I will stay calm and think of what I must do to save myself.
And so, Freddy stayed calm. That helped him come up with a plan.
I'll use these leaves to disguise myself. And I'll put these twigs in my mouth so that the lion thinks I have big teeth.
When the lion reached the cave, Freddy Freddy peeped out and pretended to be a ferocious animal. He also pretended that there was someone in the cave with him.
Brother, come quickly. Come and see the juicy lion that's coming towards our cave. We won't have to hunt for our dinner tonight, because our dinner is coming right to us.
Huh? There are some strange animals in my cave. I better run.
The lion was frightened when he heard and saw Freddy. And he began to run away. But the lion soon bumped into the jackal.
Ow! Oh.
Mr. Lion, you're back in the forest. But why are you so afraid?
The lion told the jackal about what he had seen.
There are two new scary animals in my cave. They are brothers, and they are planning to eat me.
The jackal laughed at the lion.
There's just one animal in your cave, Mr. Lion. He's an old ox, and he's not one bit scary.
Huh? An old ox?
Yes, Mr. Lion. Let's go to your cave. You can eat the ox and share some of your tasty meal with me too.
But what if the ox isn't an ox? And what if he tries to eat me? You'll run away, Jackal, and leave me all by myself.
And you may eat the ox all by yourself, Mr. Lion. So I have an idea. Let's tie our tails and go to the cave. That way, you'll be sure that I won't run away. And I'll be sure that you don't eat the ox by yourself.
And so, the lion and the jackal tied their tails together and went to the cave. Freddy saw the lion and the jackal coming.
Ah, so the lion has come back with the jackal. The jackal must have told him all about me. I must stay calm again and think of how I can save myself once more.
The moment the jackal and the lion reached the cave, Freddy came out. He started to scold the jackal like he knew him very well.
Jackal, what's wrong with you? I told you to bring 2 lions, one for me and one for my brother. But you've only brought this one skinny lion? He won't be enough to fill both our stomachs, so we'll have to eat you as well, Jackal. Right after we eat the lion. Achoo!
Yikes! They are going to eat me!
The lion believed Freddy's story.
You tricked me, Jackal.
No, wait!
And then the lion started to run as fast as he could. And since the jackal's tail was tied to the lion's, he was dragged away. Freddy was glad that he had stayed calm and saved himself that day. He never let himself get worried again. And he spent the rest of his days very happily.
ChuChu's story helped Cha-Cha and Baby Taku calm down.
Come on, Cha-Cha and Baby Taku. Take a deep breath. Count till 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, think of what you can do to get rid of the spider. I have an idea. We can open the window so that the spider crawls out.
And so, Cha-Cha opened the window and let the spider outside.
Yay!
Because of ChuChu's story, Cha-Cha and Baby Taku always remembered to stay calm when they were frightened. And staying calm always helped them to think more clearly.